Let me just see what I get. Sucks. That sucks, but it is what it is. The gameplay loop is incredible, dude. I've not got a shovel. I got a metal detector, but whatever. The pump room. I never made the greenhouse, though. But we might as well try to make the most of today. What are we beeping about? Is it in the ground there? I think so. Oh, no, there's a key there. That's lovely. Okay. Let's see if we can get the pool room. Rice, what's up? How's it going? We might as well try. Might as well try. Just gonna eat it. Get the 20 steps back. And it's just about 11 o'clock. If I'm using a key, I'm gonna use it to go north. I just want to see. It does, yeah. This game is pretty good looking. Yeah, we'll do that. We have the damn extra gems tomorrow too, so that's good. I have it. No, I'll be playing it. What? Oh, I clicked that too fast. Vault key 233. Whoa. Two, 3, 3. What the hell does that mean? Okay, let's get back out there and see. I'm gonna open this regardless, I think. Yeah, I mean, we got 4 hours. Look, I know, it's stressful. I'm pushing it. It's literally only 11 o'clock right now, though. Do we have fucking Drax the Destroyer or whatever the hell it is today? Apples today. I think Drax the Destroyer or whatever the fuck it is tomorrow. Fucking killing me, man. Is there a bank in the house? Maybe. There's the mail room. Fuck. Yeah, that's a delicious apple. Shovel. Okay. That's something. Let's get back outside. The pump room. The courtyard had some... I didn't cross the threshold. We're fine. I have to go through the pump room. The courtyard had some spots I could dig. We are rich, dude. Unfortunately, I've got nothing to spend it on. Yeah, I'd have to go all the way around. So, let's just go see what's in the time lock safe. As long as I got the date right. Yes! I did! Red letter 7. Hold on. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorable with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years. Suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. While I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost of my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standings of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that these conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries. This is number 7, by the way. The other one that we found was 4. I now have reason to believe that you were, in fact, responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. And I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. Interesting. The Red Prince wore a ruby crown, didn't he? If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe the scenario entirely plausible. The fact that 2 of the crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced have given me optimism that she's still alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In the distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray that one day find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved from Courtney. Courtney. That... Ruby Crown. What's the other one that the other book that she wrote was called Swinbird? So we have The Red Prince, Swinbird, and then what was her other book called that we just read about in the paper? Like the Last Clue or something like that. I wonder if the Southern Sea, which I haven't read Swinbird, I haven't checked that one out from the library. I wonder if Swinbird is about like the bird like crossing the border to the southern country or whatever. Yeah. I guess we'll find out. There's another ruby, and what is that? Oh, that was what the ruby was on. Very interesting indeed. I am cooked, and I cannot build any further because I don't have any keys. Unless we go through the courtyard and dig one up. which we might run out of steps, but... Let me throw one of these in here, because I have them. Are we beeping in here because I have thrown coins in here? The other odd thing, here's... Remember the gas valves? This is what they go to. Toker said that this looks like it might be like an elevator that goes down when all these are lit. I don't know. Yeah, it definitely gives that vibe. While I'm out here, I want to see if there's anything I can dig. I don't like this either. This is creepy. It's a weird place. Yeah. I have a hammer? I do. I can't do anything with that. That looks like a mine cart track, though. And we learned about the mine being blocked by a mine cart that can't be moved. There's so much to this game, dude. It's crazy. That also takes a step off, going down the east path. Okay. That's still nothing I can do with these, hey? The gem mine is here. The apple orchard is up this way. I'm really burning my steps here, but because one of the other gas valves was in here, wasn't it? It's in the garden. Never mind. It's in the orchard. Yeah, there it was. Or no, it's this guy right here. But we already turned it. Wait. Wait! Wait! Do you mean there's a second one? No, it turns off. Okay. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. I was almost pogging. For real, dude. Why would there be... That's so silly. Why would there be a second one there? Yeah, this is where I live, dude. Yeah, for real, honestly, man. This is where I live. I was hoping maybe there'd be some digging spots out here, but I guess not. I guess I go see what I can get in the courtyard, because there was a couple of digging spots if I can get any keys. But I'm not very hopeful about that. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to go all the way around. Honestly, just roll me another one. It is what it is. Yeah, we're locked until 11 now, boys. All right, we got them big extra steps from the sauna. We got the gem mine, the boosted gems from the whatever it was called, the morning room. Let's go get our outer room right now. Such a mysterious game, man. Okay. I want to check out the shrine. Maybe I can give him my gems. Excuse me? Daddy, hello? Yes, this is freaky. Yeah, it's money. Yeah, unfortunately it's coins that he wants. I can't give him the gems. Now we know, though. We're learning every day. Any valves behind here, perhaps? No? Damn. When in doubt, draft a new room, you know? I'm locked in. This game, honestly, like, as challenging as it is for the brain power that it costs, I'm hooked, man. I want to see where things go. And we're kind of, like, finding more and more stuff each time. Yeah, that's true. That would have been really, really helpful with the 30 coins that I had in my pocket last round, but it is what it is. I think the further you go, the higher chances of getting a locked door that you will run into is. Yeah, just give me the early gems, I guess. The other 2 boxes are empty. The other 2 boxes are blue. Okay, so that one's just false. The other 2 boxes are true. So they're in the black one. Thanks, Unc. I've got no money, so we can make the chapel. Not worry about it. Let's make the kitchen, I think, and that'll keep us going north. Now, actually, let's make the den, and we'll see if we can build out the bottom here. I was really hoping for... It is what it is. I was really hoping for, like, a green room. Coin purse. That's useful. Oh. That needs a key. Okay. Oh, and a new upgrade disc, too. There's... Interesting. That is the symbol that was on the flag in the grade 2, in the grade 1, coloring page. Hourglass. Is yellow? Maybe? That's interesting. Does it never end? That's concerning. The hell does that mean? Somebody get lost in here? So it did say the kitchen, interacts with the pump room, or, you know, the other way around. Which, so that's something there, is that we can turn on the sink. I don't know why we would turn on the sink, but we can. Fucker. Well, let's see what happens. Ugh. I want to see your piss, and I want it to be as clear as a mountain spring. Definitely not drinking enough water. Oh, man. No coins laying around, eh? I think I need the key more than anything. Yeah, so the idea, Rice, is that there's like so many fucking layers to this shit, dude. It's insane. I'm sure that the lore is gonna go insanely deep when we figure it out. Stage and Sage, I already got that one. Road and Rod, we already got that one. My uncle left me his mansion when he died. Okay, the mansion, the one he cleared his entire will and left his entire fortune to me. The one stipulation about me getting everything is that okay, so not all green rooms have to be on the edge. That's interesting. Is that I find room 46 in his 45-room mansion, his magical mystery house that he built here. The kicker is that every night the house resets itself, basically. So you have to, like, build the house as you go whilst figuring out all the crazy, fucking crazy secrets that this psychopath built into it. And apparently there's, yeah, I have to. We got the gems for it. It's fine. Some mysterious drama about the family and how I'm trying to piece it all together as we go. Like, there's a woman who wrote children's books. Fuck it. And she apparently went missing. But, like, my uncle helped her escape. This is all stuff that we literally just learned today. From, these weird secret letters that we found. It's like, I don't know, man. I'm curious to see where things go. Because it's like, once stuff clicks in your mind, it's like, feels so good. It's like, boom, you know? There should be a gem in here, right? Yeah. There's just so much going on, man. Like, you know how I'm not good at this kind of stuff. I can't interact with this phone, which I thought maybe it would be something, but... You're a mysterious drama about the family? Yeah, I am. In the library. Yeah, I'm not doing the boiler room stuff tonight, dude. No, no, no. We did that at the end of stream last night. And that's what made me run over my time. So you have 2 keys. Well, I do have 1 key. And what did we learn? We can't... I forget exactly how this works. We can't change our gems to money. We can't change our gems to coins. I can't... There's one thing that we can't do with that. And what happens if I build the secret passage into the foundation? I think I'm going to save the secret passage. That seems like a waste if I do that right now. I mean, the workshop, we can't do anything with either. Message was the other, I was right. Message was the other bold. Message. We have message and sheets. I have nothing to do nothing with, eh? Game really fucks with your brain, dude. Honestly. I want to see if this door's locked. Yeah. Alright. I'm not going to use my last key on it. Let's see what's this way first. Okay. Plus 1 key for every bedroom. That would give me 3. Including this one, maybe? That's useful. Give me that. There are 12 major keys. That's interesting. Like the secret garden one we found was... We never found the secret garden, but... Partly, I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude always interrupted with tactful and polite repudiations from you. I had always known this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted by you and your unfettered by social graces. But I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and service to the Sinclair family, and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms, as scary as and unfamiliar of a concept as that may be to you. Besides, I think a more junior valet would be better situated to meet the needs of young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post. But as soon as he or she has a lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I have decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. Very nice. Thanks, Unc. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as a subject and victim to my many whims, games, and riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this manner. The house is yours with no strings or stipulations. I had, for a time, gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, my friend Herbert. Hartley. Hartley was the butler, then. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense that there's bells with which to ring to call this staff. The butler. I wonder if I can find those in the rooms, though. I don't really feel like walking all the way back to her ladyship's chambers, but you know, is what it is. Let's see what's behind your... Fuck! Let's put the commissary here, I guess. No, let's do the that's stupid. Let's do the pantry first. Just so I have the money. Coin purse is gonna give us, how does this work? Each time you collect 3, you get an additional 1. Okay, never mind. Oh, it did work, but... Okay, I think a corridor would be good down here. We're not doing the fucking boiler room. This is going to be unlocked. Fan and flan, we had that one already. And then we throw the passageway here so we can make the most of its 3 doors. That's lovely. Bastard. Fucking bastard. Alright, I have the upgrade disc. Yeah, I really don't want to put the office here, but fuck it. Let's turn this. I know. Oh, god damn it. I'm going to be pissed if that's actually opens up the east side. Okay, we're going to upgrade our hallway. Have a key, a locked trunk, or an extra hallway to tomorrow's draft pool. That sounds like it fucking sucks. How about give me just a key, always in the hallway? Unless that means every single day. I take that as that only means tomorrow. Because otherwise it would have said the day's draft pool. That is a hose? And a house. Wait. Oh, because I'm facing the other direction. Silly me. Yeah, we put the pool here. It's their key. Yeah, okay. I have to. And it's closed on this side too. Motherfucker. Dude, I'm gonna be so pissed if that's what it turns out, is that the dial in the office... There's the safe. Not the safe. No, it's a different one. 149. Okay. So then we try to get a mailroom, I guess. A couple of keys still to use. Yeah, save my... I don't have any gems, but save my 6 coins for tomorrow. This stuff is frozen. So if I draft the freezer... This is what it's telling me. If I draft the freezer tomorrow, all this stuff is going to be thawed out. Okay, that's what that meant. This is odd, too. Huh. Okay, we'll really have to try that, then. We'll really have to try that. I still have a key. There it goes. Oh, damn it. And I don't have any gems, so we are fucked. That doesn't count for anything. Yep, okay. I think that kitchen door was locked. And unless this passageway door isn't... Write down another... Yeah, the red... no, that's the boudoir safe. Hold on. Let's try... I don't know. Let's try... 0412. That was what we found in the attic. Where did I write that, though? 9083. That's not it. Yeah, it's a lie. Ah, well. And you said the solution is found in here. March of the Count. 3. I'm thinking March. 3. Oh my god, my eye's itchy. March of the Counts. March, okay, so hold on. 03. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0305. Let's try that. Fuck. March of the Count. March of the Count. March of the Count. And the solution is in the room. March of the Count. March of the Count. Maybe it does have to do with the statues. There's one of you. There's one of you. There's like... I wonder if they're all the same still. It looks like it. So there's 3 of you. And maybe that's why the arrow... No, there's 4 of you, actually. Maybe that's why the arrow's pointing that way. Or just how... Nah, there's no way it's just how many of those guys there are. Because it's pointing at him. Oh, okay. Oh, that... No, hold on. Hold on. Okay. This is about the statues. Okay, so how many queens, how many counts, how many lords, how many barons? And how many majors? How do I distinguish who's who? That's a good question. You look like you could be a baron. Obviously, hold on. The queen, the flight of the queen. So we have, hold on. 1, hold on. Hold on. 1, because there's 1 queen. The March of the Counts. I don't know why it's in black. You look like you could be a count. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. Okay. Start writing that. One, 4, right? The fall of the Lord. Who's the Lord? Anybody have a crown? Can't, like, look at the... They don't have labels on them or anything. That has to be it. That has to be it, but I don't know how to distinguish who's who. So the Queen, Count, Lord, Baron, the passing of the barons and the herring of the major. Maybe that guy who I said is the Count is the barons, because barons with an S and then major. Okay, so hold on. So there's one of you. So maybe there's 4 barons then. Who would look like the major? I'm really trying. Like, I feel like I'm right there, man. Flight of the Queen, March of the Counts. Ball of the Lord, passing of the barons, herrings of the major. Or it's hearings of the major. I don't know, man. I'm trying to wrap my head around it. He is. Okay, so here's the thing. That guy has to be the Baron because there's 4 of them. Everybody else just has 1, though. The Flight of the Queen. Of the Count. Ball of the Lord. March could be a 3, like the month, but what the hell do the other numbers have to do with anything? Major. I'm really trying to wrap my head around it, man. You know what's weird, too? It's like a green wire, a red wire, a green wire, a blue wire, a yellow wire. I wonder if that has any significance. Knowing this, it probably does. I'm not sure. Hold on, there's that's a queen chess piece right there. Right? Hold on. I'm stumped. So that could be, what, a 2 then, or like a... March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons. Hearings of the Major. Or Herrings of the Major. I think this is gonna have to be another next time we get the office kind of thing. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm so close with it, though. The Flight of the Queen. Okay, hold on. The Flight of the Queen. Fall of the Count. The March of the Count. The Fall of the Lord. But that's this guy here. I was thinking, like, it goes down. But... yeah, I don't know. There's no way it's like... If there's 2 queens in the room, hold on. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I was hoping that the March of the Count was going to be a book that I could take out in the library. But if there's 2 queens, 1 count, 1 lord, 4 barons, and then 1 major? No. I'm really not sure. Yeah, because why is it in black? That's weird. March of the Count. Is it about how many... I don't know. March of the Count. Okay, so how many statues are in the room altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can we do 0309? March of the Count. Fuck. Oh, man. I don't know. I think we'll just get it next time we draft the office. Because it is 11 o'clock. So... yeah. I feel like it's right there and I just can't grab it. March of the Count. Well, like, that's what I thought originally, because, like, if Flight of the Queen is the first one, there's this lady here, but then there's also a queen chess piece up here. So if there's a number associated with that, I would think it would be 2. March of the Queen. March? No, what is it? No, I'm getting it screwed up now. It's Flight of the Queen, sorry. March of the Count. Yeah, so, like, if the way that I was thinking about it at first, like, this is the Queen. This guy has to be the Baron. Whoops, I didn't know I could close that. Because it says the passing of the Barons. This is the only statue that has multiple copies in the room. Yeah. But then who's the major? Who's the lord? And who's the count? You know what I mean? there's four of this guy who I'm assuming is the Baron. The Barons. Because there's this one. There's this one. There's this one. And then there's this big one here. It's a brain teaser for sure, dude. I was hoping like there would be items next to them, like for example, like if it says the herrings or it's supposed to be the hearings. I don't know. Like maybe there'd be like a little, like I don't even know, man. Like a little fish or something. It's tough. I think I am going to call it there, though, for tonight, and we just figure it out next time we draft the office, maybe, but... I used my upgrade chip? Yeah, I did. And unless there's... I don't really want to walk all the way back to the kitchen, because I think... what if the... Pointing to the fingers asking to not count that one? Okay, hold on. So what are we thinking, though? Like... just the amount of statues and... I don't know. Because the other safe that I had encountered had a 4-digit code. And also, I mean, it told me that the red memos are lies. I did find a red memo mentioning this safe specifically. And it told me that the code was, hold on, 9083. So I'm assuming it is still a 4-digit code, but March of 3 counts. So what do we think? It's like 0303? I don't know. I think I'm hung up still on the March part. Oh! Oh, man. And this is red letter number 8, but it's sideways. Okay, what do we got? Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands not involving the police and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that the one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. However, hopefully, you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence, this incriminating, should be kept in safes, not in desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you'd expect to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. You are already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize, despite what you may believe you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew. I want to personally assure you there was never any tangible danger. If we gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, we will admit our word choices might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading. We hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit a payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and we are in fact sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to, and you thought this letter couldn't get any more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconveniences. Forever Anonymous X. Okay. That is freaky. And this is number 8, but it's turned on its side like an infinity symbol, like the 8 that we saw in the classroom, which is very weird. Anon letter from X. Mysterious. Extortion. This is number 8. I mean, 7 wasn't... 7 was from Courtney about Marion still being alive after she's presumed dead, and possibly my uncle ferrying her to the Southern Sea after the theft of the Ruby Crown. I think there's some, like, political tension going on here with, like, the red, what do they call it? The red, like, they went over the red border or whatever they said. The Red Guard. So next time, do we have a library? I do. Let me walk back down there, and unless I already did, I want to take out Swimbird. There was a gold thingy. Wait, where? Oh, in the... Yeah, that's where I got the gem off of. That's, like, what was holding it. I want to see if I can take out Swimbird, because that's also by Marion. And in the nursery, we found a book about the Red Prince, who wore the ruby crown, and his favorite color was red and everything. And then we'll call it for the night. I'm so... No, I'm not in the right place. So glad we finally fucking got that, dude. Holy shit. That's crazy. Okay, book me up, please. Swimbird. I feel like this book, I haven't read it yet, I feel like this book is going to be a children's retelling of Marion's escape to the Southern Sea. But we'll find out next time we get the library, I suppose. Damn. Alright. Call it there. This is a crazy game, bro. Holy moly. Oh. I couldn't do anything with the shrine anyway because I froze my fucking money. It is what it is. We start with it tomorrow. It's cool. This is such a good game, dude. I'm going to save and quit for right now. Call it for the night. Dude, that's like the kind of shit that this game just like you turn it around in your mind so many times and you finally get it and it's like, yeah! But, oh man, I'm enjoying this a lot despite how stupid I am. We're going to go back to DVD tomorrow, and Friday we'll do the community night, and then we're going to play more Minecraft on the weekend. So maybe we'll come back, see where we're at for the last few days of the anniversary. But I'm going to find time for more of this at some point, so